What's going on, Chris? That is a heck of a way to start off the break tonight. Walk-off home run. Brandon Nimmo is having a season for himself this year. Taking out the Braves, stopping them from sweeping us right at the end after JD Martinez last night stopped the Braves from no-hitting the Mets with 2 outs. Nimmo is looking really good. All right, let me start dropping in the leftover spots for tonight. We immediately have some New York City sirens going off in the back. Our leftover spots, starting with 7 total spots for $10 for our leftover prospects. We have 12 American League pros for $10 total, and 15 National League pros for $12. And then our rookie lot is 5 spots for $6. If anybody is new to our breaks, there's our PayPal Venmo information. Jonathan grabbing the prospects. That prospect slot has been hitting. Prospect lot for 10. I think last time Jonathan had the prospect spot, he hit a Blake Mitchell auto. So trying to make that happen again. Chris grabbing the rookies. And then we just have the pros lots left if anybody's interested in picking those up. 12 American League players for $10, 15 National League players, 12 American League players for $10, 15 National League players for $12. And yes, Jonathan, the inserts. Same price as yesterday. Jonathan grabbing the inserts again. And we also have Carlos Sanchez available. Carlos Sanchez was a canceled order, so he's available for $750 if anybody wants. I think the high bid was like 15, but $750 seems more like his average price in our breaks. All right, we have a lot of boxes to pick from tonight since we're doing a jumbo and super jumbo and hobby mixer. Caroline grabbing Sanchez. Caroline, you got it. I think I still have some orders for John. I'll send those over with his. Oh, John's in tonight too? Awesome. All right, let's choose our boxes. So I'm going to go hobby boxes first. We need 3 hobby boxes. I'm going to pull a couple of them out of the box. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. So the box numbers will be going down each stack. So we're going to have 1, 2, and 3 below that. And then 4, 5, and 6. And then if you want me to pull one out of the case, there are 12 in the case. We'll do the same thing in the case, which is right there. So any numbers between 1 and 12, we have 4, 6, and 3, making it easy for me. So 3, 4, and 6. And then we have 2 jumbo boxes to open tonight, which I am opening up a brand new case of that as well. So possibility we could see 2 case hits tonight after we saw that Shohei Ohtani case hit last night to finish off our first jumbo case. So let's see. Next, we'll do the same thing here. So it's 2 rows of 4. So the first 2 people to give me a number between 1 and 8 can choose the boxes that we're going to open of jumbos. We have 5 and 2. So let's see. There is 2 and 1, 3, and there is 5. Yeah, the night after an injury by Nimmo. An intercostal pull. I haven't heard that in a while. Brian in the room. Brian, if you're interested in grabbing the pros, that is the only thing that's left over at this point. Everything else has been claimed and paid for. The leftover pros lots, we have 12 total spots of American League players and 15 total spots of National League players. Those lots are $10 and $12. And let me know in the chat whether we want to start with a jumbo or start with a hobby tonight, and we'll get underway pretty quickly tonight. I did not get a chance to get the the blaster break posted yet, but I am planning on getting that posted tomorrow. Nimmo is the goofiest dude. Hobby? Let's see, for anybody who's new to our breaks, I don't know if I saw all that many new names today, but our Facebook group info is right there. And the district site info, where the blaster break will be posted tomorrow, is in the chat as well. And we're going to start with some hobby. If anybody is interested in those leftover pros lots, I'm open to offers. So if anybody's interested in picking those up, feel free to make an offer in the chat, and we'll try and make a deal on the only remaining leftover spots for the break tonight. But let's get things moving. I think this is our highest net value break that we've run of the week. We ran some half case jumbos. I think the 3 boxes, It's right about even. I don't know. I don't know if it's just above or just below the highest value break we've run, but we have the chance for oranges. We have the chance for lots of autos. And we are getting started pretty quickly tonight. Let's see, I take 7 for the AL East? The ALs? Yeah, Chris, that sounds good. So Chris grabbing the ALs. Slider, what's going on? I think we have Meb back in the break for the first time for a 2024 break. He did join last night, but it was just to pop in and say hi. I think Meb actually has spots tonight. We have a James Triantos starting it off the Chromes with a hit for the insert only spot right off the bat. We have an Isaiah Drake is our first Chrome card and a Rock Riggio. 9 for the NL. There's Meb. Yep, Meb, that works. So Meb grabbing the NL spots. And good to go. All right. That was the first time that maybe I pulled them out in a different order. Actually, maybe this is going to be the auto pack. You know what? I'm gonna put that pack at the bottom of the last row. And we're going to try and keep that one for the last pack of this box because I'm pretty sure that's where our auto is going to be. It would have been in that first pack that we've pulled of every hobby box so far, although this is a new case, so maybe we're going to have a new location. We'll try and keep some suspense until the end of the box when we can. We have a Matt Shaw and a Dernish Valdez Chrome. Don't know who to chase here, but bought a bunch of guys. Meb, I assume that your guys in this set would have been Brock Porter and Wizenhunt, who are two guys I'm collecting as well, since they are top pitching prospects. We have a Ronnie Mauricio Rookie of the Year favorites. Samuel Zavala and Brian Acuna. This is the last night of our, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 nights in a row of breaking 2024 Bowman. We don't have another break posted yet until next Sunday. So next Sunday will be the same format. And then we'll run some breaks through the Facebook group in the district in the meantime. And our first color hit here is a Roderick Arias lime green paper, 112 of 399. And then after that, every Thursday, Brian is going to start running issue breaks through eBay. Yanquiel Fernandez and Felton Celestin. So not this Thursday, but every Thursday after this week, Brian will be ripping on Thursdays, and I'll continue ripping on Sundays. As always, Slider, who you chasing tonight? Miles Naylor, who took your kid deep last week. You can't collect him after he takes your kid deep. Matt Shaw, top 100. Wyatt Langford and Termar Johnson Chromes. Chris, you got Brock Porter tonight? I gotta start getting my Brock Porter collection going this week. We have a Max Clark Bowman AI, Carlos Silva, and Jackson Merrill. Definitely feels like there's a lot more Chrome firsts in jumbo boxes than there are hobby boxes. It seems like the hobby boxes are skewed a little bit more towards non-first prospects from what I've seen so far. We have a Lunar Glow Luis Angel Acuna, George Lombard, and Marcelo Mayer. Oh, man. Toppin beating up the Knicks. Let's see. Just rooting for the guys that bought in. You were late getting into this one. All right, we'll try and make it exciting for you then. Hopefully, we can get some nice high-end hits. What's that? Oh, just a top 100 insert. Diego Cartaya, top 100, going to the insert-only spot. Ben Williamson. We had a lunar glow of him last night. Got a base chrome in the first box tonight. We have our mini diamond, which now I realize the mini diamonds are not in the jumbo boxes, just at the hobby boxes. And we have a really nice one, Robert Kayaz. People seem to like him a lot. Meb, do you know anything about him as a partial Rocky fan? Byron Churio and Roderick Arias. So Kayaz will be our first guy up on the stands tonight. Good way to hit the mini diamond. Ben Williamson is one that you like. Same William and Mary kid. William and Mary, is that a JUCO school or a high school, or is that William and Mary as in the William and Mary that's in the CAA? Curtis Mead, Rookie of the Year favorites. Sebastian Walcott and Garrett Forrester. The Rockies are dead to you now? Oh boy. They've struggled for so long that you've jumped over with your son to join him in the D-backs org. James Wood, Wiz and Hunt in paper, Alfredo Duno and Sabin Sabalos chrome. So one Yamamoto, one Ellie rookie card on the board already. There's an Ohtani. Mick Abel, top 100. Anthony Baptiste and Cole Foster chromes. What's the situation with Ohtani pitching again? Is he going to have a surgery where he's going to have to miss time offensively? Oop, we're going to have an orange. First hobby box in a few breaks, and we're going to get orange immediately. Good luck, everybody behind the trout. We have an orange shimmer first. Ramon Landetta, 17 of 25 on the orange shimmer. Been having good luck so far. Collier and Mitchell there in the back with a lot of orange hobby boxes to start off. I think we had maybe 4 in the first case and 1 in the first box already in this one. I think it was either 4 or 5 out of the 12 boxes had oranges in the first case. Prospect Power Up, Xavier Isaac. There's Barack Porter in paper, Josh Rivera, and How You Lee chromes. He already had it and won't pitch till next year. Got it. I guess it hasn't impacted the offense too much. Still seems to be hitting like his normal self. Jung-Ho Lee, I believe, dislocated his shoulder today, Jung-Ho Lee. Ethan Salas, Rising Infernos. Not sure how long that puts him on the shelf. Antonio Anderson and Daverson Gutierrez. There's a Harry Ford top 100. There's another Kayaz and a Trey Morgan chrome. So Kayaz on the board twice already. Did his own special mystery procedure. Not clear if it was a full TJ. Mysterious guy all of a sudden. We have an Ellie rookie Bowman AI insert. George Walkow and Xavier Isaac Chrome. Oh, I totally forgot the way that I was doing these hobby boxes was opening up all of the packs at one time. You know what? I'll finish off this box this way, and then next hobby box, I'll open a row at a time. That sped things up a little bit when we started doing that last time. We have a Mason Wynn Rookie of the Year favorites, Dylan Cruz paper on the board for the first time, Jacob Wilson and Jackson Churio Chrome. I think we did actually find the autograph and put it in the last pack. Jackson Holiday Lunar Glow. Nice one. Emmanuel Tejada and Roman Anthony Chrome. Luis Angel Acuna and Jackson Holiday. So neither won a first on our first two Lunar Glows, but two nice prospects there. So he basically told the Angels to pound sand last fall. Did he do it during the season or immediately after the season? Brooks Lee, top 100. Samuel Basayo and Travis Honeyman Chrome. Let's see, we have a paper. We have our mini diamond. We have our chrome refractor, I think. Oh, a second mini diamond. Oh, and it's a mini diamond auto of Diego Benitez, 23 of 100. So I didn't successfully save the auto until the last pack. But the Braves shortstop prospect getting an auto to 100 to start the night off. So a nice hobby box. Jose Rodriguez and Jet Williams Chromes. We'll move the Kayas to the side, put the Diego Benitez. Actually, let me just check out. Diego Benitez signed as a free agent from Venezuela in 2022. I didn't catch any other games in baseball today. What and any other good storylines besides the Mets with the walk-off home run to finish off the series against the Braves? We have a Max Clark prospect power up. Estuar Suero and Brooks Lee Chromes. Two more packs in the first hobby box. And then let me know if we want to continue with another hobby box or switch it over to a jumbo before we continue on with the hobbies. Junior Caminero, AI rookie card. Carson Rucker and Camilo. I think I heard Brian calling him Camilo Diaz, which I could totally buy, that being the correct pronunciation. And final pack of the first box. Nolan Shanuel, saying it so I remember how to pronounce the name. Samuel Basayo prospect power up. And Abby Ortiz and Rainer Arias Chromes to finish the box off. Let's see. Yankees hit 5 home runs against the Rays. Chris, did you parlay any more Yankees home runs? Let's see. He had elbow surgery last September. It wasn't TJ. It was some other type. Do all the hobbies first, says Anthony. Let's do it. I wonder if Ohtani ever had a serious thought about staying in with the Angels, or if it was just to drive up his value. All right, second box open. So for the first time in our set, to start off our second case, we had the auto location in a different spot. So I was thinking maybe we cracked the code and knew that all of the autos are going to be right there. It looks like in this case it's different. So case by case, different location. I think he wants a championship, and the Angels did not show they were serious about it. That is definitely a correct thought process. Samuel Zavala, top 100. Carson Rockefort and Brooks Lee Chromes. Oh, let's actually go full down the first row. Fernando Tatis Sr. only had 113 career home runs. That's shocking. Considering he hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning, I had assumed that he was a more dominant power hitter throughout his career. We have another orange. 2 boxes, 2 oranges. This one's going to be an orange paper after we hit the Ramon Landetta orange shimmer in the last one. Good luck again, everyone. All right, we have the Ethan Salas AI, Max Anderson and Spencer Jones Chromes, Caminero and Kowser in paper, Vargas top 100, Yadier Arenamo and James Wood Chromes. And let's see what the orange paper is going to be. It is upside down. No, it's not upside down. Outfielder Chase Davis, 15 of 25 Chase Davis orange paper. Kyle Teal, Chrome. Cole Young, Chrome. We have Nolan Shanaway, Rookie of the Year favorites insert. David Guzman and Michael Arroyo Chromes. Double orange, Justin Crawford, 3 of 25 orange, top 100. Crawford does have cards in the checklist, so I believe that Crawford card goes to the Crawford spot, not to the insert only lot. So congrats, Crawford spot. Jacob Burke and Camilo Diaz. So 1 row, 2 oranges. We have 2 oranges already in the first 2 boxes of this case. Orange hot case. Let's see. Dylan Cruz Super Auto pulled, and the Dylan Cruz Super non-auto was also pulled. I know one of the Pete Rose Supers was pulled as well. I don't know if that was the auto or not. I'm trying to think what other Supers I know have definitely been pulled. I know the Cole Young has been pulled because Brian pulled that one. Let's see. 200,000 bounty might be old news. Yeah. I think it was 2 days ago that it was pulled. Open the whole row. I feel like Cruz is not getting enough love right now, and I honestly feel like the 200,000 bounty might be on the low side. I might consider. I mean, I know the buyer's not going to be able to resell it anywhere else for 200,000 right now, but down the road, I could totally see that card being worth over $200,000. Walker Jenkins non-auto super was pulled, says Daryl. What do you guys think? Would you guys all immediately take the buyback and take the 200,000 for the Cruz Super Auto, or would you consider holding it? I definitely would have done the buyback on the Drew Jones last year. I don't know about the Cruz one though. Drew Jones, Bowman AI. I feel like there's been so much talk about Skeens and Wyatt Langford that he hasn't got the respect that he deserves yet, and that Cruz is going to end up being a huge player for the Nationals. We have a Max Wagner, and there's Justin Crawford adding to his orange top 100. We have a Noelvi Marte Rookie of the Year favorites. Alan Castro and Brock Vradenberg. We have a mini diamond first coming up here, and it is Emmanuel Tejada. Chase Davis and Emmanuel Bonilla. Josue De Paula, top 100. Tony Blanco Jr. and Alberto Rios, chromes. Brando Mayea getting the Lunar Glow. Carson Wisenhunt, chrome first, and Jace Young, chrome first. Samuel Zavala, prospect power-up. There's a Lombard paper. Colton Ledbetter and Maui Ahuna, chromes. Yeah, I definitely feel like the percentage of chrome cards that are firsts is much lower in hobby boxes than it is in jumbo boxes. We'll see if that stays true in our second jumbo case. Let's see. Let me switch off ESPN and put on the live basketball game. Oh, the game's over. All right. Well, I guess we're sticking with ESPN, or let's see if MLB TV has baseball coverage. Yeah, there we go. We'll put on MLB tonight. Andrew saying 100% sell. Chris saying would take the 200,000. Meb saying I'd sell it faster than I could get it. Brian says take the money as fast as you can. All right, I guess I'm in the minority on that one. Man, David Adams is going to have all of the best baseball cards that Fanatics prints if they keep getting these buybacks. It's a nice way to create a legacy of having all of the best cards in baseball, these buybacks. Plus, on top of that, I'm sure it's paying off for them because they're driving up the price of their cases, of all of the cases. And the 200,000 investment probably doesn't actually cost them 200,000. That one opened weird. I know the Topps buyback with the multiple superfractors was definitely worth it. There's a Jung Ho Lee. Colson Montgomery AI. There's a Walker Jenkins first paper. John Weimer, Jackson Holiday. Colt Keith, top 100. Bryce Matthews, first chrome. Luis Angel Acuna. We have a Roman Anthony Rising Infernos insert. There's Dylan Cruz in chrome for the first time. Homer Bush. There's an Ellie paper. Showy paper. Matt Shaw, prospect power-up. John Cruz, Luis Guanipa, chromes. We have another mini diamond coming up here. This time it's not a first. It's a Daverson Gutierrez. I think that goes to the national or the prospect lot. So I believe Jonathan picked that one up. Bryce Eldridge and Kevin Sim chrome. Walker Jenkins, top 100. Haven't seen that one yet, I'm pretty sure. Jacob Gonzalez and Josue De Paula. So a lot more to sleeve up from that third row. 3 paper hits. Otani, Ellie, Jenkins, and Jung Ho. Couple to top load. Dylan Cruz. Ooh, Padres shut out the Dodgers. Are the Padres in first in the NL West, or are the Dodgers holding on to it? Shifting over some of the paper cards. Dodgers are in first. Mookie is on a slump now after hitting like 400 for the first few weeks. Otani's still in the mid 300s, right? Man, I saw a couple of the games early on in the season though, and it just didn't look like anybody was able to get Mookie out when he was in the zone the way that he was in the zone. All right, we still have our auto coming here, so let's actually go these first 3 packs first, and then we'll go with the other 3 packs. We have a Zach Veen top 100 at number 62. There's an Aiden Miller paper. Ronnie Hernandez, Spencer Nivens, Ryan Clifford Lunar Glow, Brooks Brannan and Tayshawn Walton Chrome. I just put some papers in the Chrome pile. PCA Rookie of the Year favorites. I don't think I've seen that card many times yet. Tommy Troy and Jack Hurley. So 3 packs left to find our auto in our second hobby box. They seem to be in this last row in all of them. If it's the same as the last box, I think it might be in this pack, which is why I stopped where I did. Let's see. Let's put that one to the side and see if we can find the auto pack and save it till the end. We have a Prospect Power-Up Jackson Churio insert. Yoelan Cespedes on the board for the first time with Brando Maella in Chrome. Let's see. Otani's on fire. Sweet Diego hit for you. The Diego Benitez went to you, Jeff, as a first-time hitter. Tyler Soderstrom, Bowman AI. We have a Brock Wilken and Ryan Clifford Chrome. And final pack. This should be where our auto is. We have 1 auto to 100 and 1 base auto out of our first 2 hobby boxes. Augustin Ramirez, a pretty good one, though. Augustin Ramirez with the scribbly AR auto. Miles Naylor and Enrique Jimenez. Not many packs that have 2 first Chrome cards in them. So we got an auto and 2 first Chrome cards of Jimenez and Naylor in that last pack. And Augustin Ramirez, I believe he is hitting pretty well in the minors so far this year. So maybe somebody who's going to be climbing the Yankees prospect chart soon. See, I'll put the Kayaz over here, and we will move on to hobby box number 3. No Walcott yet. I always forget that Meb's name is Prospects now. I just always remember who it is now. Although I think there was like a week or 2 where you threw me off, Meb, and I didn't realize who you were in the breaks, or at least the beginning of one break you caught me. Vincent, who did we get for you? Was it the Augustin? So I'm going to show this first pack just in case there's an auto here, but I don't think there will be. Noble Meyer top 100 That one goes to the insert only spot 2, Brock Porter and Elijah Green Chromes. And then we'll go through the rest of this first stack. And the auto will probably be on the third pack in the last row again, like it has been the first 2 boxes of this case. Jay Allen is definitely, he's in like the mid 300s with like 6 home runs, I think, and an OPS over 1,000. Cardinals already possibly talking about sacking Ali Marmol, even though they came into Citi Field and I think either swept us or won 2 out of 3. Although I think we returned the favor when we went to St. Louis. There's Mookie. There's a Sebastian Walcott Bowman AI. I'm not sure if that's the first one of him, but we know he's at least on the board that one time now. Ryan Vanderhei and Yanquiel Fernandez. We're getting a good assortment of different players showing up in the base chrome collations. Tink Hentz, number 28. First time he's had a card in Bowman, I believe, since 2020 when he had his first. Augustin Ramirez, adding to his auto, and Brian Acuna. We have a yellow Aiden Miller. I think that's the 3rd different color paper Aiden Miller we've hit in the first week. Ramon Landetta, Dernish Valdez, Ceddanne Rafaela, Rookie of the Year favorites, Mac Horvath and Rock Riggio, Braden Taylor and Drew Jones Chromes finishing off the first row. So that Aiden Miller is number 14 of 75. Oh, he's number 20, the 27th pick. For a second, I thought that might have been a draft pick match. Jacob Wilson was very hot. I think he was hitting, 400 plus for a while. Andrew Pintar is starting to hit. How's Andrew Pintar? Is he back from his surgery last year? That's all the Phillies need is Andrew Pintar to come up now and be dominant. That might bump them up to a very serious World Series contender. If they're not pretty serious contenders already. Chris, do you know if the Met Philly series that's coming up is in New York or Philly? Daryl, right? You're a St. Louis fan. You do not like Ali Marmol. Man, if they hired Yachty, is that something that they're actually talking about and considering? Yachty's one of those guys that I hated for a long time after he knocked the Mets out of the playoffs. What was that? 2000? Was that 2005? It was Adam Wainwright's rookie year. He was in the bullpen, so that had to be around 20 years ago. With the Carlos Beltran strikeout looking to end the series. Wilson moving to AAA, batting like, whoa, I didn't realize he was still that high. Bovee hitting real well, too. All right, we got a Yamamoto. Jordan Lawler, AI. Johnny Farmello and Roderick Arias. I feel like we've said Arias' name a lot of times today already. Maybe it's Maia that we've said half the time, though. Heston Kjerstad, Rookie of the Year favorites on the insert. I know it's not Ramon Landetta's hands. I wonder whose hands that is. That looks like it could be an A's card. Enrique Bradfield Jr. and Colson Montgomery. Let's see. It is Jacob Wilson. So the Jacob Wilson mini diamond. Douglas Gould and Marcelo Mayer. Mayer started the season well. I haven't checked his stats since the first couple weeks. Wonder if he's a guy who could see the major leagues in as a call-up this year. Roman Anthony, top 100. Tony Ruiz and Rainer Arias chromes. Spencer Nivens on the Lunar Glow. Adrian Santana and Jackson Merrill. Spencer Jones, Prospect Power Up. Esmil Valencia and Tremar Johnson finish off the row. Love that Jacob Wilson's taking number 31. I didn't realize that. Didn't see his jersey number in the 2023 draft release. I wonder if that is anything to do with Mike Piazza. I don't think Mike Piazza ever played with his dad. I'm pretty sure Jack Wilson was never an A or a Met or a Marlin. I only remember him playing as a Pirate. And then maybe a Brewer, Jack Wilson, maybe just a Pirate. Marcelo's took that opportunity to buy into him a little bit more. So I'm hoping that he continues playing the way he has to start this season off, and is a guy who I know that everybody in Boston is going to be excited to get up to the major league level. Zach Veen starting to come on. Didn't he have some kind of a hitch in his swing that they were trying to fix last year, which I think impacted his performance? We have a George Lombard AI, Ty Pete, and Daverson Gutierrez chromes. James Wood, top 100. More Mariners, Colt Emerson and Hao-Yu Lee. Lazaro Montes, Rising Infernos. Raylan Heredia, Chrome first. Cam Collier, Chrome. Prospect Power-Ups, Drew Jones. Anthony School and Cole Foster. There's another Ellie paper, showy paper, and we have a purple wave coming up here. And it is not a first. It's Jet Williams. Jet number 181 of 250 for the Mets prospect. Herman Marquez first. Sabin Sabalos. I think that's the lowest number Jet Williams we've hit so far out of our first case two cases plus. Tamar Johnson, top 100. Nazan Zanatello and Garrett Forrester. Nice looking Jet Williams there. Ramirez, Otani, Ellie, School, and Heredia getting the sleeves from that row. Ooh, did Manoah actually start to return to his old form? He was hurt last year, Veen. Let's go pack by pack here. I guess he didn't do that well. Jordan Lawler, Rookie of the Year favorites. Luke Keeschel and Trey Morgan. Another Lunar Glow coming up here. Enrique Jimenez Lunar Glow. Abraham Nunez first chrome and Xavier Isaac. This should be our auto, so or one of these should be our auto. Maybe that one. Prospect Power-Up, Roman Anthony. Dylan Head and Travis Honeyman. Arjun Namala, haven't said his name many times tonight, getting the Bowman AI. Kemp Alderman and Jet Williams. And then let's see. I think the auto is going to be in that pack. So let's do that one last. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, do we have a spotlight? No, just a top 100. We do have a Gladiators of the Diamond hit, though. Gladiators of the Diamond, Max Clark. I think we get one a case of those. Tyler Black, top 100, and Colton Ledbetter on the Aqua Shimmer, numbered to 56 of 125. There's another Dylan Cruz paper. Jared Cerna and Jackson Churio chromes. Sleeve up our hits there, and then we'll see our final auto of the hobby box section. Nice hit for Max Clark. I think that's a regular non-numbered. We'll take a look at the back to make sure. Yeah, no number on that. Max Clark Gladiators of the Diamond, but definitely a cool case hit set. I think there should still be the anime case hit coming out of that hobby case, which we did not pull yet in the first three boxes. And the Colton Ledbetter. And let's see our final auto of the first box. Leaves. And here we go. Looks like maybe a refractor auto. Yep, a 499 auto coming up. We have a Daniel Suzak and Roman Anthony. And the auto is Barrett Kent. Do we know anything about Barrett Kent, number 382 out of 499? I want to say we had a buyer whose last name was Kent. I wonder if we had a Kent relative buying in. 8th rounder in 2023. Had a 0 ERA in 8 innings. Not bad. 10 strikeouts in 8 innings. Also not bad. Ranked 9th in the organization's MLB pipeline. Looks like he's started off his minor league career after being an 8th round pick there. Carson Williams batting .338. Yeah, I was shocked to see that they had him as high as they did in the top 100 in this set, but he's been living up to it so far to start this season. So our chrome stack about that much taller for the non-firsts than the firsts in the hobby boxes. Cooper Kinney also starting to hit. He's still with the Rays, right? Or just Manzardo that they dealt from that class? Oh, the Phillies and Mets have a series, the London series. Those guys couldn't finance your 24 draft chases if they can heat up. Couple of Rays for you. Personally, I don't see the value in hobby boxes. If it wasn't for the orange cards, they definitely wouldn't be worth. Yeah, I think orange is definitely the draw to the hobby boxes. We hit a few pretty nice cards though out of hobby boxes in the first case. I mean, the orange Walker Jenkins definitely highlighted that list. Auto number 25 of 25 in our second or third box of hobbies that we opened out of the product. It'll be hard, as I think I said that break and maybe the break after that. It's going to be hard to pull another card as big as that Walker Jenkins out of this product. That's got to be a top 50 to 100 card, especially since it's serial numbered 25 of 25. But I would say our hobby hits did pretty well in the first case that we opened. So we'll see. So, I mean, a couple nice cards there. I'd say nothing huge. The Landetta is nice. The Kayaz is a good one. They hit on the mini diamond and the Benitez auto to 100. But we'll see if we can outshine that in the jumbos now. We have a Jackson Churio, Mason Wynn, and Paul Skeens insert. There's another Dylan Cruz paper. Yadier Arenamo, Chrome, Max Anderson, Colton Ledbetter, Carson Wisenhunt, and Jackson Holiday. Kent is the Angels' number 5 prospect now. Wow, that's impressive to go from an 8th rounder to the number 5 prospect in your organization in 1 year. There's a Yamamoto paper. Where's our Ellie paper? And we have a Stanley Consuegra. Stanley Consuegra. I should know how to say his name since he's a Met prospect. 479 out of 499 on the refractor auto of Consuegra, Everson Pereira, and Gabriel Gonzalez. So 1 auto out in the first jumbo box. Tony Blanco, Chase Davis, Alan Castro, Max Wagner, and Jack Hurley. Chris, that was you on Stanley. Let's see, Stanley. Whoa, the Mets signed him in 2017 as an international free agent signing. He's 25 years old. Had more than twice as many homers, 23, as any other player on his squad. That's fascinating that a 2017 25-year-old has a first auto. Very interesting. Makes him unique. Daryl saying jealous of that Chase Davis. The Chase Davis orange that was a good one. Jackson Holiday, AI, Xavier Isaac, and Dylan Head inserts. Jacob Gonzalez, Bryce Eldridge, John Cruz. There's another Dylan Cruz and Tayshaun Walton. So the back-to-back Cruzes. 2 Dylan Cruz chromes on the board now. Hit a Capri auto and a blaster. This might be your only 2024 auto. Chasing Capri, Ortiz in this break, Daryl. Ooh, Chris putting the Chase Davis up for sale, Daryl, if you're interested. I can always change where the card's getting shipped to if you guys work out a deal. We have a blue coming up. Could be an auto. Is not an auto. It's a third baseman, and it's Alberto Rios. Numbered 15 of 150. Abby Ortiz on the Lunar Glow. Brando Maia top 100. Bryce Matthews, John Weimer, Tommy Troy, Brooks Brannon, and Spencer Nivens chromes. The blues this year are interesting. The multiple color blue frame on the blue chromes. I don't know if I like it. I like the old school blues. Or is that or do they still have the old school blues and that's just like an alternate blue to increase the print run? Max Clark getting another insert. Already has the Gladiator, now another AI. Evan Carter, Rookie of the Year favorites, and Drew Thorpe, top 100 in his Padre jersey that he did not spend much time wearing. Ronnie Hernandez, Miles Naylor, Yoel Cespedes, Brock Wilkin, and Enrique Jimenez. There we go. And that's why I was thinking there are more first Chrome cards in these jumbos in comparison to the percentage that you hit in hobbies. Yep, it was a paper. Ooh, I opened right to it. Meant to be. 15 of 25 on the paper. Chase Davis there. Is Thorpe doing that well again to start the year? And is he in? Oh, who's Montgomery? Is that right? Oh, we have double pitchers to start this one off. That's interesting. Travis Sikora, Nationals pitcher. He is a third rounder from last year's draft. Max Clark with another insert. Aiden Miller, top 100. So 2 autos in this one so far. We have Sikora and Konsu Guerra was the other one in this one. Gabriel Gonzalez, JD Martinez, Jared Dickey, Carlos Sanchez, and Brando Maia. So Carolina on the board for the first time with a Chrome Sanchez. Double A. That's the Montgomery Biscuits, right? Or is Triple A? Triple A might be the Montgomery Biscuits. We have a lime green David Guzman first, number 30 of 399. James Wood, Jackson Holiday, and Jacob Wilson inserts. Arjun Namala getting a paper. Walker Jenkins getting a paper. Isaiah Drake, Chrome, Matt Shaw, Samuel Zavala, Felon Celestin, and Ryan Clifford. Oh yeah, Justin Verlander's potential last start in Detroit. 5-1 with a sub-1 whip. Wow, Birmingham. Right. Thanks to Meb pumping him up last year. Darren has a good collection. I wish I remembered where that black auto we pulled of him went. I forgot who had him in that break. We have a Ceddanne Rafaela, Rookie of the Year favorites. Lazaro Montes, top 100. There's Skeens paper, Aiden Miller paper. Wyatt Langford Chrome, Carlos Silva, Abby Ortiz, George Lombard, and Lazaro Montes. A couple nice names in that one. Looking for a signature hit in this break, though. We still have that Diego Benitez hanging on there in the middle as our low-numbered mini diamond auto. The Augustin Ramirez was a nice one to add to it. Let's see if we could add something else big to the break tonight. Yamamoto, paper, Junior Caminero, Bowman AI, Jackson Holiday prospect power-up, Alfredo Duno top 100. Ben Williamson Chrome, Byron Churio, Sebastian Walcott, Alfredo Duno, and Yoandy Morales. I think that's the first time we have Morales on the board. Williamson, Churio, and Yamamoto. Let's see, the Nats auto has been $1.49. And he throws 100. Well, maybe that was a good investment too. There's the Ellie paper. There's a showy paper. We have a purple coming up here in chrome. It is a first, and it's an auto, and it's another auto only. So 4 auto onlys in a row. We've not hit that many yet. We have a Cesar Quintas purple auto, number 183 of 250. So Quintas, and we have a George Lombard lunar glow behind that. Marcelo Mayer, number 8 of the top 100. Anthony Baptiste, Blake Mitchell, Josh Rivera, Antonio Anderson, and Elijah Green chromes. Let's see, what's the deal with Cesar Quintas, outfield prospect for the Giants. Auto only, 2019 free agent, but he's born in 03, so that makes him, 22 now? Ooh, he's 23 and only has 1 career minor league home run. His average is 372, though, from last year in 42 games. That's interesting. So Quintas, an interesting one. Definitely not a power hitting outfielder, but what are his stolen base numbers like? Doesn't say. The Giants certainly need some help in the outfield after losing Conforto and Jung-Ho Lee today. So who knows how close Quintas is, and maybe he gets a surprise call up. George Lombard there. Let's see. Arizona Complex League. That doesn't sound like somebody who's about to be a major leaguer, does it? There's another Jung-Ho Lee. Speaking of the injury there, we have another purple coming up here, and love it. There we go. 6 of 250. Second straight break with a purple on purple color match. Roberto Callas getting the purple wave. Walker Jenkins, Heston Kjerstad, and Adele Amador getting insert hits. There's a double Callas. Callas might be the hitter of the break tonight. Walcow, Jacob Wilson, Emmanuel Tejada, and Drew Jones. Love the purple on purple cards. Congrats, Callas owner. Getting 2 refractors tonight. I almost want to switch the Landetta over because Callas is a much bigger prospect than Landetta. We'll get that Callas there on the screen. Same guy. Same guy getting 2 hits. From different cases, too. So it's not even like it's a Kayaz hot case. It's just 2 hits for him. Eldridge, Dalton Rushing inserts. Basayo, Jose Rodriguez, Estuar Suero, Carson Rucker, and Rock Ruggiero. The Howie Rose Nimmo home run call distracted me for a second, and I pronounced Jose Rodriguez's name wrong. All right. First jumbo box is open. One more to go. Last box of the break. Like I mentioned, we don't have any breaks scheduled on eBay now until next Sunday. But we will be running some through the Facebook page and the district page. I'll drop those links in there one more time for anybody interested in checking out our breaks that way. Then we'll be back next Sunday. And then again next Thursday when Brian's going to start his weekly Thursday Bowman breaks. I think Brian's going to be running a 3 jumbo hobby box. I'm going to continue running the same format that we ran this week with 3 hobbies and 2 jumbos. I did not put it up. I totally forgot about it until about 20 minutes before the break. I texted Brian and I was like, oh no, I forgot to do that. And I said I was going to. So I'm going to get that one posted tomorrow. And the hope would still be to fill it in time to rip it on Tuesday, but it could end up being a Wednesday nighter. Let's see. Where's the mouse? So the district link for anybody interested in that blaster break is going to be on the district site using that link. And then I know Brian said he was going to be trying to run some stuff through the Facebook group this week. And there is the Facebook link. Let's see. The auto you hit from the blaster was a chrome auto, not a paper auto. I want to pull a Jefferson Rojas out of one of the blasters. Anybody have any thoughts about Jefferson Rojas? I haven't seen how he started off the year this year, but I know there was some prospect hype around him from the 2024 Bowman class. Again, it's the gamble there. There's a Jung Ho Lee. A bunch of those guys have already been released by their team out of the 2023. Yeah, it was the 2023 boxes that I was opening. But then you have guys like Jefferson Rojas who all of a sudden emerge as big-time prospects. Anthony Baptiste getting our first Lunar Glow. Kyle Manzardo, top 100. Felix Morabel. There's our Capri Ortiz, Ryan Lasco, Aiden Miller. So we're getting a different first collation here. Some names we haven't seen yet. And Maui Ahuna. Nice cards there from that first pack. The Met getting the Lunar Glow. Oh, Cubs are garbage. A Cardinals fan, you're obligated to say that. Ortiz, Lasco, and there's our first Aiden Miller Chrome of the night. So we have Aiden on the board. I know we have 2 cruises. I think we're still looking for a Namala. I think we have 1 Walker Jenkins Chrome on the board as well. So Namala, our holdout so far in Chromes. Another Max Clark insert. Max Clark is our guy tonight, hitting a ton of his inserts. Mason Wynn and Jet Williams. Ryan Burrows, Aiden Smith, Anthony Wazo, Ethan Salas, and Jace Young chromes. I mean, Daryl, if the Cubs managed to have 6 batters get walked in one inning and still lost the game, then you might be right. Andrew, also a Cardinals fan? Ooh, we got a blue there, and I think a base auto behind it. So it looks like maybe a blue refractor and a base auto. Let's see what we have. It is a blue paper, Samuel Zavala, and behind that, a base auto. 2 nights in a row. Anutis Mordan with the base auto. Tommy Troy and Ethan Salas. We still need our signature auto hit of this break. Joanfran Garcia, Diego Benitez, Rafi Velasquez, Mike Bovey, and Alberto Rios. So Zavala, the now White Sox on the board, number 132 of 150. So let's see. The Padres this year have already traded Samuel Zavala, Drew Thorpe, Martorella. Who else was in the Arias deal? Martorella, Marcy, and who is the pitcher in that deal? Padres. I think they traded at least 5 of their top 10 prospects already this year. Jackson Churio, Rising Infernos, Junior Caminero, and Andrew Painter, top 100. Another Aiden Miller paper. Samuel Basayo, Jose Rodriguez, Estuar Suero, Carson Rucker, and Cole Young. Yeah, no Grovers yet. It's been, let's see, 8 plus 12 plus 5 tonight. So this is our 25th box that we've opened so far in my breaks. And we have not seen a Grover yet. Ooh, we have another base auto here. So hopefully that means our last auto of this break will be color. There's a Yamamoto. Our next auto is Ralphie Cruz. Man, the auto-only Orioles have been absolutely on fire in our breaks. Curtis Mead and Carson Williams inserts. Not exactly what we want to be on fire in our breaks auto-wise. Ralphie Cruz. Filippo Dittori on the board for the first time. Arjun Namala on the board in chrome for the first time. Paul Skeens, Jaron Elkins, and James Wood chromes. So we have 2 Ralphies, 2, I forgot how to pronounce the Dutch sounding guy's name. Josenberger. And now 2 Mordans. So 6 insert onlys of Orioles so far. Brian, we have the yellow paper Aiden Miller. We have 1 base chrome Aiden Miller, and I think 3 or 4 papers of him. So he's on the board. He's got a little bit of a signature hit there with the yellow. Ellie De La Cruz paper. There's a Shoei. We have a Fuchsia Lunar Glow, Nazan Zanatello, number 154 of 199. Jackson Holiday, Jackson Churio, and Jackson Merrill. All of the Jacksons getting inserts in one pack. Cooper Pratt Chrome, Luis Baez, Walker Jenkins, Max Clark, and Spencer Jones. I believe that's the second Walker Jenkins Chrome. It's been 2 breaks, though, since we hit a Walker Jenkins auto. Got 1 shot left. All right, sleeving up the Luis Baez, Cooper Pratt, Shohei Ohtani, and Ellie Papers. We have a James Wood, Bowman AI, Dylan Cruz, Rising Infernos, and Alex Ramirez, top 100. Kendall George, Colin Houck, Gianri Vargas, Luke Adams, and Emmanuel Bonilla. 5 packs left. If I spot an auto, a color auto in the auto spot, I will keep that pack aside till the end. That could be it. We have a speckle, a purple, and a lunar glow all in 1 pack. So we're going to save that pack until the end. I'm assuming that's where our auto is going to be. Save the suspense till the end of 3 hits in 1 pack. We have another Ellie rookie, Bowman AI, Junior Caminero Rookie of the Year favorites. See if the Rays give him a chance for that. Oh, that's weird. And Enrique Bradfield Jr. in the middle of the papers. It's not usually where that would be. We have a Brock Porter, Braden Taylor, Mac Horvath, Ramon Landetta adding to his Orange Shimmer, and Brock Vradenberg. So we have at least 3 hits left. What else are we going to get here? There's another Yamamoto paper. There's a little corner issue out of the pack with that George Lombard prospect power up. Colt Emerson. Cruz paper. Augustin Ramirez Chrome, Ryan Vanderhey. Adrian Santana, Esmil Valencia, and Justin Crawford Chromes. Ryan Dempster is on MLB TV, MLB Network now. Love that. Speaking of ex-Cubs, Dempster. Although I guess we were talking more about Cardinals. Was Dempster ever a Cardinal? Or was Dempster a Red and a Cub? An A? There's Jung-Ho Lee. Junior Caminero, Bowman AI. Everson Pereira, Rookie of the Year favorites, and Spencer Jones, top 100. Nazan Zanatello, Chrome, Herman Ramirez, Anthony School, Raylan Heredia, and Kevin Sim. And we have 2 more packs left, including our auto pack, which appears to have 3 hits in it. Dempster was a Marlin for a while, too, I think. Maybe he was a Marlin and Cub. All right, looks like that last pack is going to be our auto pack. Almost lost Devers. I think he was on the Red Sox for a bit as well. I think that sounds familiar too. Walker Jenkins, Sebastian Walcott inserts. Colt Emerson, Ty Pete, Luke Keishel, Abraham Nunez, and Luis Guanipa Chromes. And going into our final pack. All right, we'll save the excitement for the very end of this pack. We have a JD Martinez in paper starting us off. Wilkin in there. We have a Tony Ruiz, Douglas Glode, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Johnny Farmello, Josue De Paula. There's an Ellie paper again. Showy paper again. And what are we going to have here for our hits? The speckle is going to be just a refractor to Yanquiel Fernandez, number 241 of 299. Kemp Alderman, top 100 in the back. The Lunar Glow is a Blake Mitchell. And our last auto is purple, and I see a bat. Maybe a White Sox based on the colors. Oh, it's another Augustin Ramirez. 2 double hitters tonight. Double hits for Robert Cayaz and double hits for Augustin Ramirez. Double auto hits there. Who said they were the Augustin spot tonight? Number 246 of 250 for Augustin Ramirez there. The double auto hit. Augustin. First time we've had that out of 2023 in a single break. All right, let's sleeve up our final hits. We'll recap, and then we'll recap the break from tonight. Vincent, congrats on the double auto hit. It was an interesting one auto-wise. I'd say that Augustin Ramirez might actually end up being our best card of the break. I don't know a ton about Diego Benitez, but either the Benitez or the Augustin hit of the break there with a couple nice color refractors to add to that. All right, let's recap this break. All right, let's do the recap. So starting off with our base chrome first, we have George Lombard, Kyle Teal, Dylan Cruz, twice Lombard for a second time, Aiden Miller, Walker Jenkins, and Arjun Namala. Our Lunar Glow hits. We got Jackson Holiday, Luis Angel Acuna, Brando Mayea, Ryan Clifford, Spencer Nivens, Enrique Jimenez, Abby Ortiz, George Lombard, Anthony Baptiste, and Blake Mitchell. We had the speckle of Yanquiel Fernandez, Nazan Zanatello, Lunar Glow. Blue paper, Samuel Zavala, Roberto Cayaz, Mini Diamonds. David Guzman, Lime Green. Blue refractor, Chrome of Alberto Rios. Teal Shimmer, Colton Ledbetter on the Rays kind of color match there. Gladiators of the Diamond case hit of Max Clark. Jet Williams Purple Lava Refractor, Jacob Wilson Mini Diamond, Daverson Gutierrez Speckle, number to 299, and Manuel Tejada Mini Diamond, Justin Crawford and Chase Davis getting oranges. Justin Crawford, number 8 of 25 in the top 100 set, and Chase Davis, number 15 of 25 on the paper. Roderick Arias, lime green. Then our autos, Ralphie Cruz, Anutis Mordan, Cesar Quintas, Travis Sikora, Stanley Consueguera, and Barrett Kent loading up the auto-only guys in this one. Then across the back, we have our Aiden Miller yellow paper, number 14 of 75. Ramon Landetta, orange shimmer, numbered 17 of 25. Roberto Callas on the purple color match, purple wave, number 6 of 250. Let's go Diego Benitez next with the 23 of 100 mini diamond auto. And our double auto hits for Augustin Ramirez with the purple and the base autos for Vincent. Yeah, Kevin Boston is an only, so he's a tough one to hit. We've hit one of him so far out of our first 25 boxes. Wow, Vince, do you have Callas as well? That's wild. Marlins, Cubs, Rangers, Red Sox, or the Ryan Dempster stops, and the Reds. Meb, thanks for joining. We will see you and everybody else maybe for some retail midweek, and then back here next Sunday again for the same format that we ran tonight. Hopefully some better autos in that one next week. Darren, have a good start to the week. We will catch everyone in the next few days via the district break. But everybody have a nice start to the week.